Well, I thought I had a hole in my dam, but I was wrong. I have two. Two holes. So, and they've been here for, or this one I know has been here for several years. I've tried to stop it up unsuccessfully. Let me give you a little perspective. The pond should be up to the grass line here when it's full, and obviously it drains down real quickly because to that level there because of the holes. Now this is the dam proper. I'm driving across the dam. It's coming out in the woods. There's a creek that comes around from the spillway, and the leak is coming out right in there, and we'll walk over and see that. Well, this is the first time I've been on the backside in quite a while, and it's worse than I thought. That is a hole. Around here we call them a water elm. Most people call them a piss elm. That is probably my culprit. The roots are going straight through to the fine water, to the pond. But I see water leaking out there, right under the, I see water leaking there, 2 or 3 places right there. And there, and there. So I've got some issues. Let me show you what I'm gonna try. I might have to get a Trico out here to fix this, and if so, it is what it is. But let me show you what I'm going to try and see if I can stop this. I didn't realize it was this bad, because this is probably not going to work, but I'll try it. So I bought a product, it's basically called a hole plug, and it's bentonite clay, I think. I didn't even look at the ingredients. And this is chips. Most bentonite, people are familiar with bentonite, is a powder, like a talcum powder, real fine powder that you seal pond floors with. Disc it in and make your pond, and it'll hold the water. This is a little different. It's chips, about 3/8 inches, he said, and they swell up to 10 or 12 times their size when they get wet. So I'm going to try to pour the chips down the hole and see if I can stop it up, or at least slow it down or something. But I'm probably going to have to get an excavator, or just forget about the pond. It goes dry. It does not. It doesn't run like this all the time. It usually goes dry in a hot, dry summer. It'll go dry. So, and I may have. I'm going to walk down here and see if I've got more than just these two. If it's way up in here too, and it might very well be, then I got other issues. So I'm not going to be able to fix it. I got some bugs and stuff, but I don't really see any leaking. Normally you'll get even if it's underwater, you'll get kind of a swirly. I don't see that. So hopefully it's just those two holes feeding that whole backside. And obviously it's compromised inside the dam. Anyway, we're going to try to put some hole plug in it and see if that works. I'll show you that. The trick is going to be to get the hole plug down in it, the product down in it, and not just have it wash out the backside. There's smaller holes on the backside. The water is running, but it's not running. It's right at the pond is right at this. It's not like it's underwater and really forcing it through. So I'm hoping I'm gonna go on the backside and we'll see if the material's coming out or what's happening on the backside. But let me put some in the holes here. Basically, it looks kind of like gravel. I'm just gonna send it down in. He said it swells up pretty quick within a few minutes. But I want it to seal up way back up in the dam, and not just here on the surface. That's not going to do me any good. Wash it down in there. Not so hard that it does the backside, but hard enough. Hard enough that it goes way down in there. Well, I'll put about 2.5 bags in it, 50-pound bags. I was hoping to shove all 5 in it, that it would be taking it through, you know, running it through quick enough to take all of it. I mean, I want to put it all in there. About $10 a sack. You know, as you can probably see, it's still, the water is seeping through right there. Now, you know, I haven't seen it swell up that much yet, so it may be that it's going to, I don't have much hope that it's going to fix the leaks in this pond. And then I'll have to, because it's so compromised, seems like, the middle of the pond, from, I'm sure, tree roots coming over here, coming this way to get some water, and then the water just follows the root all the way back through the pond and eventually eats it out. I've killed some of the trees on the back in the last couple of years, but there's still probably some of the worst culprits is those water elms, because they go looking for water. That's why they call them water elms. You find them around water. I did some digging with a shovel, and I found another hole just right above, as the pond goes, as the dam goes up here. I found another hole right above it, which is probably the original hole. And then as the water comes down, you know, it leaks out of this hole first, and as water comes down, of course, it doesn't come out of that hole anymore, or it doesn't go in that hole, it comes in these holes. and it just cut some new holes. So I'm gonna try to pack that down a little bit and just see. Like I say, I don't think there's hope of it working, but who knows? Who knows? Put me a T-post right there in the middle of it, so if the water does come up, we're supposed to get some rain. If the water does come up, I can find it easier. Anyway, we tried the hole plug. We'll see what happens. I don't expect it to work, but who knows? Whew, I'm tired. We're gone.